Let me get your boogers. Let me get your boogers. Let me get your boogies. Let me see.
Let me see.
Okay, let me get it. Ready?
Oh.
I'm gonna get it. Okay.
Oh.
There you go. Let me see.
Good job.
Let me see your teeth. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, okay, you're done.
Oh, I got it.
Hey guys, heading to work. I got to thinking about something. It's pretty important. I did a little video, kind of a rough cut with my wife. I went on a date with her this weekend and went and saw a movie. And I'll do a movie review on that later. But the thing is I got to thinking about this, and it's pretty important. As men, we need to date our wives. We need to date them. We have a saying in our family: we court to marry, and we marry to date. Now, I didn't come up with that. I'm not that smart, but we've adopted that as kind of a, not a mantra, but it's just a saying we have for our family that's important. I've been married almost, actually 14 and a half years now. We have 7 kids and 1 on the way. I have a wonderful marriage. And I attribute a lot of that to the fact that once a week, I take my wife on a date. I just do. I like to go on dates as well. But here's the thing, guys, you got to remember, your bride is dealing with people all day long, either in the workplace that are, bossing her around or tearing her down or challenging her authority. Or if you're a stay-at-home mom and, you're dealing with little people who are bossing you around and challenging your authority, So it's interesting. It's something we need to really take hold of. I know many excuses are, or one in particular is, we just, we don't have time. We're just so busy. It's just crazy in our world. And Jake, you just don't understand. Well, let me say this. If something's important to you, you make time for it, don't you? So that's really not an excuse. Your bride should be more important to you than your job or your ability to make money. She is. She was there before that, and she'll be there after that. So that's important. The other thing is, people have an excuse. They'll say, well, we just don't have anybody to watch the kids, or we don't know anybody, or we just don't trust anybody. And look, I understand that. But if it's, once again, if it's important to you, you will learn to know somebody and trust somebody. I don't care how many people you have to vet to find that person that you trust and know, but if it's important to you, you will do it. That's just the truth, isn't it? And let's put it this way, guys. The crux of your whole family, the small government, the original government that God made was the family, the husband and the wife and the children thereafter. And so if you think about it, it's worth the work. I mean, you put a ton of work into making money, paying bills, cell phone, Netflix, electricity, homesteading, whatever it is you're into, guns for me. But we put a lot of work into things like that because it's valuable to us. Well, may I submit to you this, that your marriage is far more valuable than anything else. Because if your marriage falls apart, your family falls apart. Hello? Right? So, that's the way I see it for myself. That's the way I would... these are the battles that I have in my own mind, where I'm too busy, or I'm not focused, or, my wife is leading the family spiritually or any other way because, I'm so, absorbed in my moment. And don't get me wrong, there are times like that. You have a job, you have a project that has to get done, and really... you really got to move heaven and earth to get it done. Well, I understand that. But if that's a constant in your life, you got other problems. And they're probably going to be at home with your bride. Just saying. So, guys, date your wife. What does that look like? Is it every week like you, Jake? No, it's not. It's maybe once a month. People go, yeah, we try once a quarter. Well, that's okay. That's fine, whatever works for you. But I just don't think that something that you're just going to do once every 3 months doesn't have much value to it, does it? I mean, really? I mean, I'll mow my lawn once a quarter. Okay, I don't do that, but that's how important mowing my lawn is. But seriously, take it serious and lead. So let's say you go on a date, whatever it is you do. Sometimes it's going to Walmart to get groceries, and she gets a couple hours where she can have a time to talk to an adult, have some adult conversation. And sometimes that's all it takes. Other times it's movie, it's food. Other times it's very expensive and very drawn out and very elaborate, and it's all led by you. You led on that. You made the arrangements, you made the money, and you're gonna spend it wisely and kind of maybe splurge a little bit as well. Sorry, it is what it is. She's worth it, isn't she? So let's do that. Let's focus on that. We court to marry. Now we're married. So let's date our wives. Guys, let's date our wives. I mean, they're there for the rest of our lives. To love and to cherish. I mean, of all relationships, earthly relationships here, let's make that the most important one. The one we hold above all else. The one we focus on the most. And I think we'll be better men for it. All right, I'm going to work. You got to go to work. See you. Bye.